Good morning, or good evening, and thank you to the Beacon Hill Community Association for the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Peter Hike, and I'm running to be your Ottawa-Carleton District School Board trustee because I want to engage with our community to build a school system that reflects local priorities and improves student achievement. I believe that the role of a school trustee is to make sure that when students graduate, they are prepared for adulthood, have all the tools they need to enter the workforce, pursue an apprenticeship in the skilled trades, or continue their studies at college or university.
Hello, my name is Catherine Milburn, and I am running to represent you as the Ottawa Carleton District School Board Trustee in Zone 12. I have a passion for helping my community, communications, creativity, and advocating for education, mentorship, diversity, and inclusion. I want to bring that passion to the role of School Board Trustee. My previous experiences have given me the tools and diplomacy to sit on the board and make sure all voices are heard. My primary focus in my career is to streamline processes, create effective communication systems, and be a champion for everyone in the organizations I am a part of. Throughout my career, I have been proven time and time again that education and mentorship will help us build a better tomorrow. I want to help foster student achievement, well-being, and equity throughout students' school careers. Students and parents, please tell me what you want to hear in your schools, and I will advocate to bring your voices to the school board. If elected school board trustee, my top 3 priorities are: number 1, the creation of fair and equitable education through funding special education, de-streaming courses for students, and advocating for a vote for student trustees. Number 2, the creation of a safe and inclusive environment through advocating to add the COVID-19 vaccination to the required vaccinations within schools, encouraging school climate surveys to inform planning decisions, supporting the implementation of programs helping to prevent bullying, and advocating for the appropriate healthcare measures to keep our students safe. Number 3, communicating with students and parents through monthly newsletters and eliciting student and parent opinions through surveys. To uphold these priorities, I will consult with students and parents before making decisions while taking into consideration the decisions of local and neighboring school boards and any guidelines issued by health agencies and municipal, provincial, and federal government.
Question number 1. What are my top 3 priorities to address as trustee? My 3 top priorities to address as trustee would be: 1, reduce class sizes; 2, ensure schools are clean and well ventilated; 3, expand special needs programs. Question number 2. What is my stance on masks in schools? I believe that masking should be voluntary for in-person classroom attendance, but I also believe that COVID-19 vaccinations should be mandatory for all students. Should parents choose not to have their children vaccinated, they should be given the option of remote learning.
Keeping students safe and our schools open is one of my top priorities. I would look for the recommendations from health agencies, municipal government, provincial government, and federal government on masking. With that said, in the current climate and with the COVID-19 numbers increasing in our community, I would advocate to extend the mask mandate in schools. To reiterate, keeping students safe and our schools open is one of my top priorities. The decrease in the non-teaching staff has been a growing problem year over year. There's not necessarily a one-size-fits-all solution to increase the staff, but if elected school board trustee, my first step would be to listen to the representatives of this group. By opening the door to listen, we can create an open dialogue and come up with steps forward to retain current talent and attract new talent to fill the gap. When looking at non-teaching staff, there are 2 groups to consider: administrative staff, such as librarians and office staff. I would advocate to listen to the representatives' demands of the school board and Ministry of Education, including if there is a need for an increase in compensation. And school bus drivers. Compared to counterparts across Canada, our drivers earn less money for their routes. I would advocate to increase the compensation of school bus drivers.
Question number 3. How will I address the lack of non-teaching school staff such as bus drivers, library technicians, and office staff. I believe that we need to improve recruitment and retention efforts by increasing the pay and benefits for all non-teaching staff. Question number 4. There is much concern about the mental health of students. What do I plan to do in order to help address this problem? I support the hiring and the inclusion of qualified and full-time psychologists and social workers in all schools at every grade level.
There are a couple of avenues to pursue to address the mental health of students, including making sure students have a safe space by supporting student groups and activities that have been lacking over the past 3 years, creating an open dialogue about mental health in our classrooms and our schools, making sure the appropriate supports are in place and promoted to students, including guidance counselors and peer support groups. Like many issues facing the school board, addressing the mental health of students is not a one-size-fits-all solution. I want to hear from parents and students on how I can support the community in addressing mental health of students so that we can build a safer and more inclusive environment in our schools. I do not live in Zone 12 and I do not have children attending schools in Zone 12. I want to advocate to build a better education system than the one I faced, since the students of today are the leaders of tomorrow.
Question number 5. Do I live in or do I currently have children attending school in the zone that I wish to represent? I attended school in Zone 12, from kindergarten through till grade 12. I do live in a neighboring school zone, but my parents, my sister, and her 2 children currently live in Zone 12. Thank you for your time.